Hi everybody, I just wanted to send this video out to you all to help you to log on to your Moodle account for our class together. So this is an issue that a lot of students have when it comes to logging on to their Moodle accounts, and it is this. The website that you want to go to is eperalta.org. Now, if you were in a class last semester and you logged on to Moodle, your browser will probably automatically fill in eperalta.org/fall 2015. Here's the problem that a lot of people have. They try to log on to eperalta.org/fall 2015 and they don't get classes for this semester appearing on their page. So what you need to do is make sure that you delete that and write in eperalta.org/spring 2016, because that's the semester that we're going to be entering. Okay, so eperalta.org/spring 2016. Hit enter, and this is what the page will look like. Okay, now you'll have a username and your password, which is written down here, your login details, username, your passport user ID, lowercase, and your password will be your date of birth in this format. If you need help logging on, you contact these folks right here. Okay, I won't be able to help you log on. I'm not the tech person that you need to go to if you can't log on to this class, okay? So you need to make sure that you email this person, which is online@peralta.edu. Okay, I can help you with a lot of things in this class, but when it comes to technical stuff like logging on to Moodle, I will not be able to help you. So, for me, my password, log in, and this is, you'll see a page that looks something like this. These are the classes that I'm teaching this semester. I've combined two classes that I'm teaching this semester, two online classes, into one group, and here is what the page will look like. You'll want to make sure that you read. This is me welcoming you to our site, and every one of our weeks together will be in what's called a block. Okay, so this right here is our introductory block. And when you get to this page, it says start here, and you'll click on this introductory book. Okay, now what you want to make sure that you do is read through this book page after page. You advance pages by clicking on this arrow. Now the thing about this book is that it's similar to the syllabus in that it includes our policies, it includes what percentage of your final grade things like exams are worth, so on and so forth. But you also still need to make sure that you read the syllabus. Okay, so you want to make sure that you go through this whole book and read it, and then make sure that you read the syllabus. And after you read the syllabus, there'll be a syllabus quiz for you to take. All of these things are outlined on this first page for you to follow. Okay, all of these things, you don't need to worry about writing down all this information that I'm giving you right now, because all of this stuff is written down in this book and on the syllabus as well. Now, to navigate this class, you can use the back arrows if you like, or you can use these breadcrumbs which are up here. Okay, so for example, if I click on this instructional book again, if I want to get back to that last page, I can click on this link right here, and that takes me back to the home page. Unfortunately, as our class goes on, you'll have to scroll down to each new week every time you go back to this page. That's just how this this website works. That's how Moodle works, unfortunately. So you do have to wind up doing a lot of scrolling as our class goes on. Let's see, what else could I tell you? So like I said, on this first thing that you're going to want to do is read the instructional book. Then you're going to want to read the course syllabus, and then you're going to want to then you're going to take the syllabus quiz. I believe it's 8 questions that I made in order for you to be able to answer questions specifically about our course syllabus. What else can I tell you right now? Each week will look something like this. Okay. Each week we'll be covering usually 2 different topics. Now this first week we're only covering 1 topic because I'm considering this introductory book and course syllabus and syllabus quiz to be part of our first week together. So this first block right here, called week 1, will just be covering 1 subject, and that's a basic introduction into government. Now every block will have questions. Okay. And you're not going to answer these questions and turn them into me. Okay. These are just the questions that we're going to be answering each week. So for example, this first week we're going to answer the question, what is government? What are different types of government? Where does government get its authority and legitimacy? What exactly is democracy? What are different types of democracy? And what are components of democracy? These are the questions that we're going to be answering through our work together in this section right here. Also, each week you'll see that I'll have a list of the actual things that you need to make sure, the checklist of things that you need to make sure that you do that week in order to fulfill all of your work. So you shouldn't be wondering whether or not you've completed everything if you just make sure you go through this checklist. Okay? So this week you need to read Moodle Book 1. That's right here. You're going to need to post to this week's forum. A link to that is right here. You're going to need to respond to at least 1 classmate's forum post. So I'll just click on forum right here. Now every week there's going to be a new forum, and as it says in parentheses, your participation is mandatory. Okay, so this is what your forum is going to look like every week. So let's see, after learning about the components of democracy, that's one of the subjects that we cover this week, discussed in Book 1, think about each of the components of democracy and write a forum post in which you argue which ones, if any, you believe need more attention. When you read the book and you go over all the material in Book 1, you're going to understand what this question is asking you. So the point is this: you need to make sure that you do all the work before you post to forum. Otherwise, you're not going to really know what it is exactly you're talking about or what exactly it is I'm asking you for. Okay? So I'm going to go back to this home page. So as I say, each week, here I am doing that scroll down thing that I told you about. Each week, you're going to see some questions that we're going to answer with that week's material. You're going to see a checklist of things you need to do. And each week, we're going to have a quiz that covers that week's material. And each week, most every week, you're going to have a homework assignment. Most homework assignments are going to be a short written response that I'm going to ask you to submit to me, usually using a Word document. So for example, homework assignment number 1. Homework assignment number 1 asks you to watch this video. Watch the video above, which discusses the importance of classes like this one and write a brief response paper in which you summarize David Souter's argument, that's this guy right here, former Supreme Court Justice, and also include your thoughts about what he's suggesting. For example, does what he is suggesting frighten you? Does it make you feel hopeful? Do you think that he's wrong? So I'm going to ask you to summarize what his argument is and to tell me how you feel about it. Do you agree with it? Do you think he's right? Do you think he's wrong? And here, response papers must be written in 12-point font and double-spaced and submitted as a Word document. So when you click onto this link, I'm going to go back. When you click onto that link for homework every week, you're going to see a different set of instructions. And this week, you'll do what I ask you, and then there'll be a window for you to submit your Word document to me. Okay? You're not going to email me your assignments, you're going to submit them through Moodle. Okay? And as I say here, any questions, you can email me. Okay? sgodfrey@peralta.edu. What else? This website won't be visible to you until our semester begins, which is not until January 25th. So don't worry if you try to log on and you can't see this stuff, because it won't be visible to you until I make it visible to you. The reason for that is, frankly, I'm still working on this material, making sure that it's where I want it to be. And also, just so you know, this class will be set up so you can't work in advance. We're all going to be doing the same work every week together. So when you log on for the first time, the only things that will be visible to you are this introductory block and this block for week 1. Okay, week 2, this material right here, where it says, "Hi, I'm John Locke," this won't be visible to you until the following week. And then you can look at all this material. Now, let's see, what else? That's, I guess, about all I have to say for now. Other than I'm really excited about teaching this class. This is my first time teaching online, just so you know. So I will do everything that I can to help you out. This will be, as all teaching is, a learning experience for me as well. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know you all. So again, make sure that when you log on, your browser says eperalta.org/spring2016. And the first thing that you're going to do is read this introductory book, all of the material. And it gives you, the reason that this is so important is because it really walks you through the basics of how to navigate Moodle and how to succeed in this class. Let's see, what else could I tell you? This picture right here is a view from my office window. I took this picture. This is Lake Merritt right here. That's the Alameda County Courthouse. I'm telling you this just because if you live in the area, I'd love it if you came to office hours. I do list out when my office hours are in the syllabus. So I'd love to meet you guys. I'd love for you to come to office hours if you have any questions or wanted to talk about the material anymore. And besides meeting me, you'll get to see this beautiful view outside my office window. I'm going to be here Monday through Thursday. So I'll be here most Fridays as well, but I will be here for office hours Monday through Thursday. And I really look forward to our class together. And I guess that is all. All right, bye.